Hello everyone, welcome back to Triumph Trust FX channel. If you are new to this channel, do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to be alerted anytime we upload a new video. Right, today we'll be looking at the review of the trades we took this week, that is from Monday 23rd to Friday 27th of May 2022, and also look at the analysis for the setup, some of the setup that are ready for us to take as we enter the new week, starting from the 30th of May, Monday, till Friday 3rd of June. Right, so we'll quickly look at some of the trades we took, the losses and the profits and the learnings. Then we'll look at the few setup we have for next week. Right, so this week we had a setup on CAT CHF. We're expecting to take a buy from this zone. Price came here, grabbed liquidity and took push out away, and we're expecting that price will come back to retest, then we'll take a buy, but price came and broke through the zone, so we had a loss of about a few pips, loss of about 13 pips here. Then we also have another setup on CAD JPY. We're also expecting the price, after trading away from this zone, we're expecting price to come here, then we'll sell from the same zone, and all the same we had another stop loss hit of 10 pips, so this one took us out. Then we had a setup on CHF JPY. Price trade away from this zone, so we're expecting to take a buy here, and this is what happened. Price came back, triggered our entry, and this was the result. Right, our first take profit was hit here at about 44 pips, and finally we got to 80 pips for expected take profit on CHF JPY. This was another setup on CHF JPY. We were expecting the price to give us this formation. If price break below this level, we're expecting to take a sell here if price pulled back to this zone, and that was it. Price broke the zone and went back to trigger our entry, and this gave us 30 pips. Right, this was another setup on Euro NZD. We were expecting price to go trade back to this zone, then we'll take our entry for a sell, but price didn't get to our entry before dropping. Then this was another setup on GBP AUD. We were expecting price to retest this zone, then we'll go for a buy. Yeah, so price got to our zone and our buy order was triggered. This was when it was triggered, and it got to our expected target for GBP AUD. We had another setup on GBP CHF. Okay, that setup, price didn't come back to the zone. This was another trade on GBP CHF. Okay, the before is not here anyway, but there was another trade that we had on GBP CHF. We missed entry on this, it didn't get to our entry point anyway. Then we had a setup on GBP NZD. We're expecting price to trade back to this zone, then we'll take a sell, and that was how it was triggered, and price continued to drop until it got to our first take profit at 55 pips, and later on pulled back and dropped massively to our expected target. This is another trade we had this week, GBP USD. So we're expecting the price, after trading from this, we're expecting the price will come back to retest this zone, then we go for a buy. Our trade was triggered here, and it gave us our expected target. So this was to be our first take profit, and this was our final target. USD card, yes, price traded away from the zone. We're expecting price to get to the zone, then we take a sell, and that was it. The trade was triggered and got to our expected target. We also had another setup on USD card. We were expecting price to pull back to this level, then we take a sell, and that was it. Our trade was triggered. This was our first take profit. Price smashed our first take profit before reversing. Then USD card on 1 hour time frame, we're expecting that price would come back here, then we take a buy, and what happened was price took us out here with 13 pips stop loss hit. Then this was USD CHF. USD CHF, we're expecting that price will drop down to this level, then we'll buy, but price broke through it and we had a stop loss hit of 10 pips. This was another USD JPY trade that we had a loss on. This was our expected entry point, but after dropping a while, price pulled back up and took us out. So those were the losses and the profits we made this week. It was a really profitable week for us. Right, so let's look at some of the setup we are expecting to take by next week. So these are the setup that are ready. Then as the week progresses, we are going to post some of the setup to the general Telegram group. The link to the general Telegram group is on the description of this video below, in case you want to join the Telegram group. We also have a mentorship group where all the setups are posted and are taken. Right, so next week, this is AUD CHF on 4 hour time frame. So we saw this drop, a pullback, and price took our liquidity here before dropping to take out all these lows. So we're expecting that price will pull back to this level, then we take a sell to the downside. So our final target is going to be at this level, 0.68. right? So if price pull back here, then we take a sell down to this side. First take profit will be here, and our final take profit is going to be here. The other setup we're looking at, like this is Euro USD. On Euro USD, price has pulled back to this resistance level, so price has traded away from our marked zone. So we're expecting that as price pull back to this zone, we are not just going to take an entry. This is for our time frame. We'll look for a bearish setup, then we'll sell. But if we don't see the bearish setup, we allow the price to go wherever it wants. Right, so that is for Euro USD. Then we're also expecting to take a trade on USD CHF. USD CHF on the 1 hour time frame. Yes, this is it. Okay, so let me put it this way. So here we saw price has been on a downtrend, and we saw a sudden liquidity grab and a pullback here. So we're expecting that as price get back to this zone, we'll look for a bullish setup before we'll buy. If we don't see the setup, we allow the price to go wherever it wants. We're also going to be looking at the last setup we're looking at is Euro GBP. Same thing. So we saw this price taking out this low and pulling back. So we expect that price, as price gets back to this zone, if it gets back to this zone, we'll look for a bullish setup, then we'll take a buy. So these are the setups, the trades we're looking at this, looking to take early part of next week. Right, so but as time goes on, when we see it set up, we'll also take more trades as well. So Euro GBP, if price put back to the zone, we'll look for a bullish setup, we'll buy. Then Euro USD CHF, if price pull back to this one and give us a bullish setup, we're also going to buy. And AUD card, if price get to this level, we are going to take instant execution. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I wish you a very good weekend and a prosperous next week.